Man poisoned his own children because a pastor told him they were wizards, age 10, 12, and 14. This isn't fiction. It happens in Igbogede, Delta State. 2 children died. 1 survived, barely. Watch this video.
My father bring a roof from his pocket and give to Levi. And Levi and I tie me and my brothers down and give us the snapper to drink. I use my head and my legs to crawl out from the bush and now manage to escape.
You see, it isn't about just one family. It's about how religion, ignorance, and unchecked power are killing us. My name is Brown Child. I'm not here just to tell stories. We are asking tough questions here. How did we get here? And who is to be blamed? Instead of a place of worship, he led them to the bush. There, he tied them up and forced insecticide down their throats. His reason, a pastor named Judge Odogwu had prophesied that his children were wizards, sent by their mother and his ex-wife to destroy the family. And by the time the police arrived, 2 of the boys were already dead. But the eldest son, barely alive, managed to crawl out and survive long enough to tell the people the truth. Without this boy's testimony, we may not have even known what really happened. What kind of country allow a man to believe this is okay? This is more than just a personal tragedy. It's a reflection of deep national failure. The failure of education, the failure of the law, the failure of the church, the failure of the state itself. Because of failure of education, we've allowed superstition to replace science. And for the failure of law, why are false pastors not being arrested for incitement and spiritual abuse? And for the failure of the church, where is the regulation? Who ordained these kind of guys? Who ordained these people? Who hold them accountable? Failure of states. No child protection system flagged this kind of man. No mental health intervention. No community support. Even recently, I heard that neuropsychiatrist hospital in Lagos is about to go on strike. Imagine. And guess what? This isn't new. Akwa Ibom has recorded hundreds of child witch cases. Cross River too. The entire ministries has been built on branding children as demons. Now, wow. Some of you watching may think this man is evil. And yes, what he did is horrific. But we must ask, how many people around us are one pastor's prophecy away from violence? In a country where economic hardship, failed marriages, and even pressure meets spiritual manipulation, anyone can snap. Samuel Okazi didn't just kill out of hatred. He killed because he believed he was saving his family. And that is how dangerous unchecked religion has become. Although Samuel has been arrested, that's a start. What about the pastor, Judge Odogwu? What about the church that platformed this man? What about the society that praises this kind of prophets as untouchable men of God? After all, they will say, touch not my anointing and do my anointed no harm. If we don't start holding pastors accountable, more people will die, believing they are doing God's will. We have seen this story before, and we will still see again unless we act. This is more than a headline. It's a warning. If you are watching, share it. Not just for views, because someone out there needs to hear that this is not okay. Leave a comment. Should a pastor be held legally responsible for what the followers do based on their prophecies? Nigeria must wake up. Before we lose more life in the name of faith, watch this next. Another case Nigeria tried to ignore. See you in the next video.